This play is called Motion Big. And the reason we call it big is we need our guys to get a little bit wider on the court than typical. You've seen that all of our offensive plays start with this same formation, just to simplify it for the boys. And then we run a lot of different plays out of that set. But in this case, when the 1 comes down, I want them to stay a little bit higher. We need the 2 to pop out higher and the 3 to pop out higher and create some room between the 3-point line and them. The idea is that the 1 can go to either side, whichever is open. It's important in all these plays, really, that the 2 and the 3 try to take a step away from the ball and then pop to the ball, and that the 1 takes a step towards them to try to shorten that gap, or else the defense can really jump those lanes and go for a fast break the other way. The 1 also needs to sometimes make it look like they're going one side and then turn and go to the opposite side just to keep the defense guessing. But in this case, let's say we go to the 3. Simultaneously, the 5 needs to pop out to about right here, almost to the free throw line, but not quite, but then a couple steps off of the lane. And as they're moving simultaneously, the 4 needs to come and take their spot. Let me back up. The 5 will get the ball, and as the ball's coming in, the 4 and the 2 will actually move simultaneously. So the 4 would come here and take the 5 spot, and the 2 would really fill in somewhere in here for the 4. You can see that with the 2 being way up here to start, as soon as that ball goes to this side, that 2 really needs to start to cheat in, because we need him to get to this spot at the same time that the 4 gets across to this spot. As soon as the 5 gets the ball and turns, the 2 and the 4 should be in their spot. And the defense is typically going to follow one person or the other a little more heavily. So as they turn, they need to see which of these 2 players is open. They can always kick the ball back out, and we can rotate it around. The 2 can always step back out, and we can rotate everyone back to their spots, and we can run it to this other side if we'd like. But again, the key is that the 3 and the 2 create space as the big, the 5 or the 4 pop out. When that ball's really in the air to them, we need the backside big to cross and the backside wing to fill in for them. And the big needs to get it and really turn and make a decision. Am I shooting, or am I dumping it down to one of my 2 people down low?